sign that you're working on yourself, right?
Yeah.
I believe that what you Hello there. Hi.
Hi,
You are Mantasha, right?
Mantasha. Yeah.
Mantasha. Okay, Mantasha. All right. Nice to connect with you, Mantasha. My name is Rohit, and I'm
Okay.
going to be a tutor for this session. Right. So, are we meeting for the first time?
Yeah, this is our first time.
All right. All right. All right. So, could you just tell me a little bit about yourself, Mantasha?
About myself.
Yes, please.
Okay, so my name is Mantasha and I'm pursuing MSc. It's my second year and third semester. My exams are coming. So on
Okay.
20th of Feb, it will be my first exam of third semester. And I
All
live
right.
in Kitcha. It is located in Uttarakhand. And my
Okay.
hobbies are reading, writing, and I'm not a good painter, but I like to draw something for just
All
for
right.
myself. And
Okay.
I like talking to strangers in English language just to be fluent.
Wonderful. All right. Great. So, you are living in Uttarakhand.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place to live in, I must say. I also come from a similar place, not similar, but somewhat a place like Uttarakhand itself. I live in
Yeah.
Kerala, and
Okay.
it is my biggest, one of my biggest dreams to visit Uttarakhand and explore the places over there.
You must visit Uttarakhand. It's really beautiful because of Himalaya
Yes,
and the greenery here.
right, 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 right. Whenever I get an opportunity, I would certainly visit Uttarakhand. That
I
is for
also
sure.
not visited the whole Uttarakhand. I just visited some
Okay,
places here.
okay, okay. All right, all right. You have got time, so no worries at all.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you pursuing? I mean, you said MSc, but MSc in what? Which subject?
um, Chemistry.
Chemistry. All right. So, what is the big dream?
Bec- about chemistry.
No, no, whatever your dream is. I mean, you're pursuing MSc now, so
Okay.
you must
No,
be
not.
aiming at a PhD,
I
right?
don't know actually. Actually, I have not decided. What will I do after my MSc? But I'm thinking about B.Ed.
B.Ed. Oh, you want to be a teacher.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
first I want to be fluent in English language. After that, I will think that I'm gonna in this field or not.
Well, you are pretty fluent yourself. I mean, the way you're speaking, as of now, I don't find any faults in the way you're speaking.
No, that's not true.
You're pretty good.
I make mistake with with preposition. I am unable to
All right.
use conjunction, and the biggest problem is vocab. I'm really unable
Okay.
to use vocab, but I'm working on those things because it's not like any season about the web series that I can complete in one night. It's a language, so it will take definitely time. Very soon I will be fluent with my good vocab and grammar.
Good. Right. Right. I mean, it's a very good sign that you're working on yourself, right?
Yeah.
I believe that what you really require is a bit of polishing your language. Otherwise, I think you're doing a fabulous job. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm,
today I'm very happy about my language because, as I told you before, that my hobbies is talking to strangers. And yesterday I
okay.
talked a person, and he was from England.
Talk
So
talk to a person. You must say
talk
talk
to a
to a person.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk to a
Okay.
person. He was
Okay.
from England, so you can
Okay.
understand his accent and how
Hmm,
fluent
hmm,
he
hmm.
was. And I talked
Right.
with him. I talked with him. I think 10 to 12 or might be 14 minutes, and he
Okay.
appreciated. He was saying like, "You are from India, and I am able to understand you. Or your English is not as bad." And he was saying that in future we will I want to talk to you again. So it was really fantastic and like
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
like a motivation for me.
All right. Yeah, that is very nice to know. All right. Yeah, I mean, most of the native speakers, they admire our language because, I mean,
Yeah,
not our language, the way we speak and our accent, because, we pronounce words very differently. And
yeah,
it is indeed a very good accent that we have. We are
yeah,
not embracing it. What we do is, we sort of have this thought that the people living in America as well as in Britain, they speak exceptionally well, right?
yeah, exactly.
we do we do too, but you know we're not able to digest the fact that we are speaking very good language,
Yeah,
right? So that is
right,
the thing. And I believe Indian English, right? It is renowned worldwide at the moment, right?
exactly.
Many big, let's say, influencers or let's say social media celebrities, they speak so fluently, and they
Yeah.
all belong to India, and they are
India.
widely popular for the
Yeah.
way they speak, and uh, yeah, the influence they spread across the
Yeah.
globe. So I think, yeah, we're doing a very good job, and you must be grateful that you're speaking so well. Because whenever I come on this platform and I speak to people like you, they cannot even frame a proper sentence. But in your
Oh,
case, yeah, I mean, I'll be very honest. I mean, majority of the speakers here, they speak the language, but they make so many mistakes. But in your case, I couldn't really. I mean, there are a few mistakes, I would say, like very negligible ones. They're not
okay.
major, right? So that's all, and you can easily improve. That is what I feel,
No.
right?
Okay. Uh,
10 to 15 minutes
thank-
of practice will do the trick for you.
yeah.
Okay, that is what I feel. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday, the two times I was unable to get his point, but
Okay.
and I asked that what do you want to say, because now I am unable to understand you here. And
Okay.
when he again like spoke, so I was able to understand him at that time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he made me correct, because I was also saying that I'm unable to use my new words in conversation. So he asked me that, like, today what you learned, can you share with me, like, your vocab? So I shared, yeah, I learned three words, that is lavish, luxurious, and splendor. So he said, no, this is not the correct pronunciation. He
I'm
made
sorry. I'm sorry. Like, what are those words again? Can you please repeat it?
splendor, lavish, luxurious.
Lavish, luxurious,
Lavish,
and what is the
luxurious,
first word?
splendor.
Squander. Squander.
Yeah,
Okay.
splendor.
Squander,
So
lavish, and luxurious. Okay.
luxurious, and he made me correct that it is not luxurious. I was saying luxurious, and he said it is luxurious. It was really
Yes,
difficult.
yes. That I think this word you are mispronouncing a little bit.
Yeah, and
Luxurious, luxury.
luxurious,
Yeah,
luxurious.
luxurious. Now it is coming out correctly, but
Okay,
earlier it wasn't. Luxurious.
luxurious,
Yes. Okay. So I
luxurious.
I think I think you do have a tad bit of problem with pronouncing words, a little bit. That could be
Okay,
because see that could be because of your mother tongue influence. I mean, you must be
yeah,
speaking Hindi.
Hindi,
Is it
Hindi,
okay?
Hindi.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is the major issue here. When it comes to pronunciations, you have that Hindi slang over your language a little bit,
Yeah.
right? That could be the reason. Otherwise, I think you're doing pretty well. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
the most important factor that you must have in your mind when you're speaking English is that you have to have this belief that you are a good speaker. Okay, never ever say that I have this problem, that problem, I have a problem with conjunctions. No, 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 don't say that. Everyone makes mistakes. I make a ton of mistakes while speaking, and I'm aware of it, but I don't really say that to myself.
Yeah.
I just
Whenever
speak and speak.
yeah, whenever I speak, I know that I made mistake here, I'm making mistake here, but because of his speaking, it happens
Yeah.
with me that you made me correct there too, to talk to
Yes.
with him. I knew that, but after speak, I just got to know that here I'm making mistake.
Hmm. It's fine. I mean, if you're making mistakes and you want to correct it, what you can do, just take a pause. Okay, just
Yeah.
stop for a little bit, and then correct yourself, and then continue again. There is nothing wrong with that. And
Yeah.
another thing that I've noticed, people on Clapingo, sometimes if they're not getting words, okay, they just run out of words, and they just get so nervous. They panic a lot, right? So that is exactly where you need to start breathing more. Like, you just take a deep breath in, and then gather all your thoughts and reframe the sentence, and just go ahead with that. So that is something that I would advise you as well, because at
Okay.
certain points we may get lost. Thoughts. If you're narrating a story, okay, right? Somewhere we just get a break. Like, we won't be able to think what to say next, right? That's exactly when you have to stop. If you don't stop, what happens is that it just goes so terrible. Like, it just goes south. So that is exactly what you should do. Right. So I think we do have a topic to discuss today, right? What is the
Exercise.
topic? Exercises.
Exercise. Yeah.
Right. So we'll just have a small discussion about exercising.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Okay.
They.
Are you a fitness freak?
Yeah.
You are. Okay. Wonderful. All right. What kind of exercises do you indulge yourself
No, actually, I love exercising, but I don't do.
Okay.
And the reason is only that I'm not saying that I'm lazy or I procrastinate. I'm very punctual and I always get up early in the morning, but I don't
Okay.
do exercise. But in future, I must try this one because I
Mm.
think when I was in school, we used to do exercise and we were really flexible at that time. Or
Okay. Okay.
we were able to do a lot of things with because of that flexibility. But
Mhm.
now I notice I'm not as flexible as I was. And when we do that exercise at that time, so it was like a great thing. But now I'm lethargic actually. Because of
Mm.
this I don't do. And
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
nowadays I'm very weak because the reason is only that the fast food. I used to have a lot of fast food, but now I really don't like fast food just because of my health. And the other thing is that uh, what should I say here? Because I don't do exercise, so I really don't have a lot of things to say.
Okay. Okay. I get it. All right. It's fine. So you were once a fitness freak, and you have realized the fact that you are not flexible enough like you used to be in your
Yeah,
earlier days, right? And it is completely normal because as you grow, let's say if you become how old are you? 21, 22,
23.
23. Yeah. So like when you age, your fitness just lessens and lessens. So that is exactly the point where you have to exercise more, right? That is what
Yeah,
I feel. Even there was a point in my life where I used to go to the gym. I used to go for a jog every morning, but now I'm not doing anything, and I feel so pathetic sometimes because I've
yeah,
lost my fitness. My fitness, how I was like 5 years ago, it is not there today, right? But I'm pushing myself every day. I try to wake up early in the morning, go for a walk, maybe a jog, right? Come back. It's so rejuvenating. I mean, early in the morning, if you just go for a walk, it's just so refreshing for the mind, isn't it?
yeah.
So I think you have to start working out, otherwise it's gonna be a lot of trouble. Like you will be facing a lot of issues, in your future,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So we must push ourselves.
I always have to take the energy drinks or the syrup just because of my health. If I start to exercise, though, I think this will end very soon.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yes, fitness is important. It not only promotes your uh, physical health. It's good for your mental health as well. Yeah, mental stability. You'll be thinking clear.
Exactly.
You'll be sharp. Yeah, so it is very important. So, do you practice yoga?
No,
No.
I don't do.
Okay. All right.
But I walk a lot. I think more than 1,000 steps I always do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. 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 All right.
I'm not lazy but the yoga is important for our health.
Yeah, yoga is very beneficial,
Hmm.
right? That is true. So let me ask you a question. In your friends group, I mean, in your group, there must be someone who's a huge fitness freak, isn't it? A huge fitness
Yeah.
freak, right?
Okay.
Who among of those friends are a fitness freak in your group?
Not in my group, but my brother. He's
Your
really
brother.
punctual and he is really a disciplined kind of guy. Actually, when he was
Okay.
13 and 12-year-old boy, at that time he was really thin and he has a good height. But he was thinking that like with height, what I would do in future. And everyone always turned to him that see yourself, like you don't eat food and you are not taking a meal. So he started to go gym in very early age. Or first
One
he
sec. One
started,
sec. He started to go to the gym.
okay, to go to
Started
the
to go
gym.
to the gym. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
to go to the gym. And first he started to walking in the morning. That was the his favorite exercise.
He started to walk.
He
He
started to
started to
walk.
walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He
started to
started to
walk.
walk in the morning, right?
Walk
You
in
can
the
you can
morning.
you can actually be very precise here. Like you can say he started to go for brisk walking. That would be a more appropriate term to use. Brisk walking. You know what that means? Like
Mhm.
short walking. Short steps. Like you walk very fast. All right.
Mhm.
So you can add on some flavor to what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Continue. Continue. Continue.
Okay, so it was the favorite exercise of him at that time, and then he gained some weight, and then he joined gym. And
Hmm.
after gym, actually, he went gym, I think, 7 months or 8 months, and after that, he get like he get a lot of weight. He
He
gains,
got.
he
Okay,
gained,
he gained.
he
He
gained
gained.
gained he
Yeah.
gained a lot of weight. Now he don't go, but he's very punctual and disciplined with his diet. He don't eat fast food. He often in 2 months and 3 months he just take fast food and outside meal, but often he always prefer homemade food and the butter and ghee and the he these things.
Right, right,
So
right. Okay,
he
okay.
he's
See, I want to correct you there. So you said prefer. Prefer is a wrong pronunciation. You should say prefer. Prefer.
prefer prefer.
Yeah, prefer. Yeah. And also there was another mistake that you made, but I did not really interrupt you in between because you were
Mhm.
continuously speaking. All right. So you said something like, now he don't go. Now he
Mhm.
don't go. You can say now he doesn't go to the gym.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. He is
yeah.
singular verb, singular verb.
Correct, 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 correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like yeah, a few grammatical mistakes, but like these are not huge mistakes, but still it is a mistake. So you will have
Mm.
to correct it, right? Anyways, it's fine. Yes. So that is your fitness journey. I mean, your brother is a huge fitness freak, and you are trying to be one, just like him, right? I'm sure you will
Yeah,
succeed. Just be consistent at it, right? Okay. But with the studies, it is difficult. Fitness
yeah,
and
it's
studies it just doesn't
very
go.
difficult
Mhm.
because as you can understand, like uh, i'm
Yes.
I'm giving my time to be fluent in English language, and on the other
Hmm.
hand I have chemistry. It's a really
I
difficult task
understand.
for me. And on 23 Feb I will be I will have to perform good in my exam, but now I'm not doing anything for my exam because English is my favorite thing. And sometimes I
Hmm.
think that why I choose this subject. I can take English and I can complete my B.Ed
I
and
could
my
have.
PhD.
I
I
could
could
have
have,
taken. I could
I
have
could
pursued English.
pursue. Okay.
I could have
And
pursued English. Okay.
if I took English, so I would be better today because I enjoy this language.
Right, right. So you have a passion towards the language.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at all because see, I'm a person who did so many
Mhm.
different courses. All right, but I really like English, which is why
Mhm.
I'm on this platform. Talking to people. All right. For me, I'm actually working in a software company,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I'm doing this as a part-time job so that I can relieve that stress that I get from work.
Yeah.
All right. So today I had work till 2 o'clock. I came back. I'm taking the classes. For
Okay.
me, this is a stress buster. You know, I
Yeah.
I'm so ease. I'm so at ease. I can speak whatever I want. I love listening to people and their stories, etc. So that is why I do this. And if you are passionate about this language, go ahead with it. I'm sure it will take you to different places. It will connect you to different people. Like the example that you just gave me, the guy from England, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, you can connect with anyone because it's a globally accepted language. It's a corporate language, so this will help you to enhance your career prospects. All right. So
Yeah.
do not stop there. I mean, just continue learning the language because when it
Mhm.
comes to English, there is always room for improvement.
Yeah.
All right. There
Yeah. Right.
is there's a lot to learn. It's very vast, right?
Yeah.
So just go ahead and do that. So uh, one advice that I would like to give you right now is that you're going wrong with the tenses part, past, present, and
Okay.
all.
Mhm.
Sometimes,
Mhm.
like, all right. So whenever you are about to say something, just have this thought in the back of your head that I'm going to use the correct tense, right? So just I'll give you an example. So you are speaking something that happened yesterday. So you
Mhm.
have to use the past tense, right?
Mhm.
Before saying that, just have this thought in your head. Okay, now
Mhm.
I'm about to describe a scenario that happened yesterday, right? So I will be using the correct tense, which is the past tense. All right. So have this thought and then start speaking. Okay.
Oh.
You will get habitual. I mean, this will become a habit for you, but it will take time. Yeah. So you spoke about different things right now. So there were minor mistakes, like very minuscule mistakes. Okay. So that is
Mhm.
only because you just have to practice more. Okay. Only when
Okay.
you practice more, when you have this urge to speak more in English,
Mhm.
that is
Mhm.
when all these mistakes gets rectified. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll just tell you how to do that. So, do you have an English speaking environment?
No, I don't have. That's why I
Okay,
talk to strangers on those websites.
okay, it doesn't matter. See, when you don't have an environment, what you can do is you can speak
Mhm.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So that is what I do, because in Kerala,
Mhm.
the place that I live in, nobody speaks English. So
Oh.
I am so what you call. I have to speak to myself, otherwise I won't be able to improve. So that is the reason why I speak to myself all the time, and I
Mhm.
always whisper. I don't speak out loudly. I whisper all the time so that I can hear myself speak. So if you can do that, if you find that
Mhm.
interesting, whatever job you do, whatever tasks you're doing, suppose you're studying, you can whisper.
Mhm.
Constantly start whispering, and that will enable you to speak a lot better. Okay,
Okay.
right? So you can follow that practice.
Okay.
Apart from that, do you have the habit of reading?
Yeah.
Okay, you told me that.
Daily.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Hmm.
I always read in Hindi like language. But nowadays I took English book. It is from class 6 book, English literature book. So I
Okay.
started to read those book and try to translate
Those
those
books. Those books.
that
What
book
book? No,
because
no.
I took
Huh.
lots of books. That's why I said those.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine. All right.
Yes. So first I read that book and then I try to narrate that story in my words.
Okay, brilliant. All right. And do you do that to yourself, or like how do you
For
narrate it?
for myself only.
Okay, so like where do you narrate it? I mean, how do you do that?
I'm not getting your point.
That is, you said you narrate the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you read, you narrate. So how
Mm-hmm.
do you narrate? That is, you stand in front of the mirror and narrate, or you just sit idle
No,
and
no, I just sit and sometime in front of mirror, and sometime I just
good.
make a video for just open my camera and make a
Okay,
video while speaking.
okay, excellent. You can continue doing that. And
Yeah.
just to make it a little more
Mm-hmm.
challenging, I would advise you to prepare short speeches. Just pick up a random topic. Okay, let it be anything. Okay, let it be from anything, whatever comes into your mind. You just write it down. Prepare a speech. Okay, a 2 minute or 3 minute speech, or maybe a 5 minute speech in your case.
Okay.
You can go up to five, right? And
Yeah.
do an extempore. What extempore is, right? Like on the spot, you speak about the topic without any research.
Okay.
Okay. So if
Okay.
you do this, what happens is that you'll have a lot of information. You'll have this experience of speaking about different topics. Okay, right? And you'll
Okay.
be able to speak in a very confident manner. This is exactly what you should do, right?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can easily go from an upper intermediate speaker to an advanced speaker within a few months' time.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
but you'll have to put in the effort. That is all I'm saying. Okay, right,
Yeah.
right, right, right. You should do that. So how much time can you devote on in a single day towards English?
Sometime 1 hour, sometime more than 1 hour.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Right. So if you can devote like 1 hour itself, it is more than enough in my opinion. But if you can pursue it, I mean, if you can practice more, it
Mm-hmm.
will be very beneficial for you. So do
But
that. Do that.
I should give time. I should more give time to speaking English, I think,
Yeah, okay.
because because the more we speak, the more I will be fluent, and the more I can
Exactly.
understand.
Exactly. That is so true. I mean, the more you speak, the better you
Mm.
become. So keep on speaking, right?
Okay.
I mean, just speak and speak and speak. And wherever you can find a potential partner to speak with, go ahead and chat with them. Doesn't matter at all. It's only going to improve your speaking abilities, because you get to learn a lot from the other person,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
Right.
can bring into your conversation. I mean, whenever you are speaking, you can
Mm-hmm.
converse like however they spoke to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So do that, and there will be tremendous improvement. That is for sure. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Any other questions? I think we are nearing towards the end of the session.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there is no question because I know my mistake.
I mean, mistakes are very small, all right,
Mm-hmm.
but you can correct them by yourself.
Yeah.
You are aware where you're going wrong. So all that matters is a little bit of, just focus, a little
Practice
bit of focus,
and
practice. Yeah. Just speak more, right? And with experience, I'm sure that you'll become a terrific speaker. There's no doubt about it.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mantasha. I want to ask you one more question. What is
Mhm.
the meaning of the name Mantasha?
Precious.
Precious. Wonderful. Okay. Such a lovely name, and
Thank
meaning
you.
itself is very good. Okay. So it was really nice talking to you, Mantasha. All
Yeah, I
right.
also enjoyed this session.
Okay, you're welcome. So take care. Have a great
Okay.
weekend. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye. Take
Okay.
care.
Bye bye.